Stop. 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 Look. Stop. Y'all ninjas know it's showbiz. Putting all you stovetop boys on notice. I'm cooking you and heating up. Son, you dudes like Joseph. Cause there's 5 of you. Even if there's more of you, there's 5 of you, I promise. The top is what I fight for. The game I would die for. Across from me and op, I go eye for eye for. The only pop I got is a shot you would drop for. Nothing against pop, let's take a shot after the encore. My life is for my mama though. My kids and the drama show. Fell in love with bitches I met kissing on Bahama boats. Fuck that bitch, I'm mobbing though. That's what I keep the chopper for. Gray all in the bed. That's what they call me Papa for. Hitting more harder than the least. Marijuana leaf, the public don't believe in me. I'm faster than the eye can see. My style is blue collar, but my soul is on collard greens. And I took her heart with a Chianti and some fava beans. Y'all ninjas know it's showbiz. Putting all you stovetop boys on notice. I'm cooking you and heating up. Son, you dudes like Joseph. Cause there's 5 of you. Even if there's more of you, there's 5 of you. Ooh, wait. An early stoppage, huh? Yeah. Guess who's back? You ready, Uzi? The best in the world. They tryna rob Rico. Yeah. Listen, it's still U.S. Ninja. YK Ninja. Yeah, the fight was stopped and Rico got robbed. Even if the referee was doing dirt for the mob, you can't blame me, I was doing my job. Crane, they pay homage. Critics question if I'm great. How to win my last op won the title. They wanna know if I still got it. The fans outraged. They wanna know how I feel about it. You ain't up on things. From Alexander Usyk to Alex the Great. Still no defeats, giving Rico the beats. Still the best one on these streets. You could've had Harvey Doc or Anthony Weeks. He still got his ass beat, no fucking with me. Still the bell rang, then he stopped that thing. If the 12 came, nothing would change, still.
Yeah, up off it. Yes, up off. Hey! Oh! Hey! Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day? Huh? Yeah. It's Face Friday. Baby. What's up, my people? This is Showbiz Adult. All right, man. Look. Look at who we have here. Let me see who we have with Maria. With you. Who else we got? Metal Hendrix. What's going on with you? Whoops. Hi, man. Lord. First I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Facts Friday. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for Funny.
Bring our lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then signs them autograph.
Hypnotize the bell. I felt like that skipped or something. I don't know what that did. It skip for y'all? It doesn't matter. Ladies.
You should let me in. You deserve no, you deserve baby.
Oh, baby. Hypnotize the bell. Yeah. Hey, hold on, fellas. Hold on, fellas. Y'all wait one gosh.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Hypnotize the bell. Yeah. Hold on. Where's Unc at? Where? It doesn't matter. We outside.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con without a fight. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
Hypnotize the bell. A Boogie said he's on a cruise. watching the War Room, the Showbiz the Adult podcast in the morning. He watching it with his family on the damn cruise. Shout out to y'all. Y'all have a great vacation. Hit the Tyson bell. Shout out to your goddamn family. To your goddamn. Shout out to y'all. I know the sun is shining. It's shining bright. The day is dawning. Hit the Tyson bell. And for him and his family, for everybody else doing the damn thing, hold on. We're going to have to squat up. Hold on. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where the hell? Oh, there, squat up.
Squad up. Let's go.
My brother Hall's Jolly Ranch. Yeah, go ahead, Tim. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Huh? Let the music take your mind. Huh? Yeah, just release and you will find. Boy, hey, come on. We're gonna run away. Pleasure comes my way. Hey, I love it when we're cruising together. Yes, Lord. Hit the Tyson bell. That brother Smokey had the weakest voice, but the most the weakest voice ever, but I loved it. I loved it. All right. So everybody, we got a show for you guys today. I'm going to be calling the weigh-in, right? We're going to do the live commentary for that, right? But before then, I figured, let me give you guys a bit of a show. Yesterday, I was laying around the house. I wasn't asleep, right? It's just, I found out I've been going because I had no urge to get my ass up. I was just couching it. I was turning channels, laying on my face on the pillow. Like your body will let you know when it's time to sit your ass down. Let me see. No bull jive. I live in Houston, so you know I'm at the fight. Oh, you at the fight? Go ahead, brother. Keep punching. Show. Hit the Tyson bell. You at the damn fight. So we got to talk about the beef. Let the beef cook. Let the beef cook. That's what I'm calling all of this. Osaquie and Ford. Let the beef cook. Let it cook. They had a press conference. Let the beef cook. And this shit been cooking for a while because Ford wanted that smoke a long damn time ago. So let's let the beef cook. The thing about Ford is he'll fight everybody. He fights everybody. He fights all damn time. I love Ford. Let the beef cook. All right. I know he had that fight with what's my boy name with the blonde beard? God dog it. I just forgot his name. That was his last fight, right? Gosh. We'll watch it anyway. We can do a little film study too. We can look at all this shit. Hit the Tyson bell. All right. Here, how I feel about this fight. Jet lag. Yes, Lord. And plus, I don't know what time it is, what day it is. Like, my brain's been messed up. But pause. Yeah, Nova. Thank you so much. Nova's one of those guys. You don't know how good he is, how bad he is, but he's somebody that's going to give your ass a fight. All right. My thing about this fight is, in a strange way, and I'm not sure if a lot of people have made this comparison, but I'm making it now. All right. And also, I'm not going to be able to call the fights tomorrow. None of the fights. Bill will come back. This shit, Oshaquie and Fall. I'm not going to be. I have a get together I got to go to for my daughter. All right. You know, she graduated with her MBA. Right. Shout out to my daughter. Hit Tyson there. So that takes family first. So I'm going to be taking care of all that. But back to what I was saying. When I look at this matchup, it reminds me of a poor man's, I don't want to say that because Ford and Foster are high-level fighters. It reminds me of what we should expect out of Keyshawn Davis and Devin the American Dream Haney. Do y'all see what I'm coming from? With Osaquie Foster being Devin Haney. Do y'all see that kind of, or is it just me? Do y'all see that kind of comparison? He said, dang, Biz, F your daughter. It's like, what? But don't y'all see the comparison? I can see that, Biz. Yeah, it reminds me of Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. Not quite, but I'm listening. Yeah, not exact. It reminds me that it's not a duplicate or a clone. It reminds me of that. And let me break it down. Forrest no Keyshawn. Oh shit. Dog, Foster's no Haney. It's okay. Well, let's go back to the poor man because I know y'all gonna cry. But let's say a poor man's I didn't want to say that I don't want to disrespect him. So, but for y'all to feel comfortable and cozy. A poor man's Devin Haney versus Keyshawn. How about that? Cutting grass, but afterwards, we outside. Congrats to Showbiz, the daughter. More blessings. Love you, boy. It really hurts people. It does remind me of it. Okay. Why it reminds me of it? One, when you look at Devin Haney, he's considered bigger. But if he stands up to Keyshawn, it's like, oh, they're more similar than you. I think their size would be more similar than you think. Right? It'll be like, wait a second. So when Oshaquie and Ford lines up, it's like, wow. Number two, Oshaquie uses his jab a lot. He uses that stick a lot. Pause. So does Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of you don't get what I'm saying. That's fine. Ford baptized and molded in the same camp as those boys. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. He's from that camp. Still don't get it? Don't worry about it. You wouldn't. Ford, also fantastic boxer, but he's known as having tenacity and whooping your ass. While Foster is known to be technical behind the jab and uses strength, not power, but strength. Devin Haney, the strength of his jab. It's not like he knocking everybody out with it, but it's his technique and the strength of that jab and how everything he does is built off of it. You don't get it yet? Fine. Foster ain't really known as a knockout artist. He even said in a press conference, I'm just going to dominate him. That's how you expect Devin Haney to do. He would jab you, move around, and just give you a boxing lesson. Hit the Tyson bell. You don't get it? Fine. Ford, being athletically gifted, being strong, but a boxer puncher. You don't get it? You never will. But I do see the similarities. I do. Are they exactly the same? No, no one is, unless you're twins. But it just reminds me of that matchup. Cool? Listen, brother, hit the Tyson bell. Cool? If you say somebody reminds you of Sugar Shane Mosley, and your response is they're not identical, that's not the point. Reminder. Okay? Let's go Spurs. Hey, I want to say that too about the playoffs. I'm going to ask you something. Nice take, Biz. Love you, boy. Thank you so much. I want to ask you something about the playoffs. And I've been wondering this. So the Knicks are done. They did their thing. They whipped ass. They represent the East. But the Spurs and OKC, they going at it, right? I mean, Game 7 is on its way. I'm gonna for not really a pincher, but I get you. Yeah. Not exactly the same, but you get what I'm saying. Just you get what I'm saying. No need to. All right, get tight. But I wonder, and I often wonder, who has, how can I say this? Who has the advantage? OKC is soft as hell, Biz. Spurs better win. Well, whoever if Spurs lose, then the Spurs are soft, right? Because if you can't beat a soft team, then you're softer, right? In Ticeville. My thing is, who has the advantage? The team that is going to battle and having that big competitive fight and come out of Game 7, or the team that's been resting? Which one has the advantage? The team that's been resting or the team that's been battling? The team that rested. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You bust your ass over 7 games. And though you're battle tested and you've been revving, you kind of burnt out. You think the team that's been battling. I think physically, and I think like physically and spiritually, you just been battling. But we'll see. We'll see. Rest equal rust. Right. That's what I wonder. I wonder that because basketball isn't like boxing. Boxing is different. There's ring rust. With basketball, you know, you have this momentum. You've rested. Y'all still practicing. That's why Cleveland got swept. Okay. That's why going back to back is hard. Paul. Yeah. What I'm saying is you go through 7 games. Can you go through 7 games again? If it's battle tested and it's been rough, you can lose rhythm. I'm going to tell you what the Spurs had to do to beat OKC last night, because OKC was ahead. The Spurs had to come from being down to tie it up. It's kind of like Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman, right? George Foreman had to bust his ass. And then once the 8th round came and it was time to win the fight, Ali turned it up. I wonder if the Spurs left it all on the court last night, and then once game 7 come, OKC even wins it. You get what I'm saying? It's rough. It's rough. Okay. I don't see New York Knicks winning a championship in 2026. Sorry. Man, I didn't see the Cubbies ever winning, and we would. Let's go Cubbies! It's nice bell. Okay. Biz, you go. Love you, boy. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk. All right, everybody's in here. Let's talk. Before we go to the receipts, though, real quick, I want to do a look at that to get y'all going. Don't forget, we're going to be on until the weigh-in starts at 1. Okay, so we're going to be on. This is going to be a longer show. All right, it's the Facts Friday. But I want to do a look at that. Let's do a look at that real quick. Let's do a look at that. Look
at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that.
I call this the ass whipping groove. The ass whipping groove. I want you guys to check this video out. Let me see. If rest equal rust, that means Spence will lose next. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing is for certain. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering who has the more advantage. Of course, Zoo has more advantage than Spence, right? I mean, it's 3 years plus off the ring. All right, but when it comes to basketball, you know, it's a little different because it's not going to be 3 years. It's like a week. You know what I'm saying? It ties bell. So I mean, to compare 3 years, that's not called ring rust. That's damn starting over. If you ain't fought in 3 years, that's starting over. Okay. Biz missing a good fight in prelims. Oh wow. Hey, so go run over there and check it out. I'm about to do my show though. Okay, hit the tight bell. So I call this the groove. I want you guys to check this shit out. Look at this. Shit, hit the Tyson bell. Right? That's all right. I can fight that fight every damn night, every Friday night. Pop. That's the shit. Hey, dog. Hey. the Tyson Bell. That was lit. You know what? I think we need that in the States. I know if it was Bambi Legs on it. We should, War Room, we should start a boxing federation called the Beats. Call it the Beat Down or Get the Beats or the Beats, whatever you want to call it. And they got to fight to music. That'll be the shit. I think my brothers in Africa done found something. You at the club, somebody get an ass whip, girl twerking on you. Oh! Like, you know what, bro? That's a good ass time. Put the beat on. Call it the Hit Factory. All right. Wait, is that hey, shout out to, no, I can't even say shout out to Kale. Just no shouts out to Kale. Okay, everybody. Here's the receipt. Receipts, motherfucker. Okay. So we're gonna call this Let the Beef Cook. Oshaquie Foster and Ford. Let the beef cook. Here we go.
I tried to fight anybody. What you talking about? I'm trying to fight everybody. I'm trying to fight everybody. No, because I'm on your ass. That's why you gotta fight me. You got to. You boxing. You a bitch, you gotta fight me. You a bitch, you gotta fight me. It's to get a belt up or fight me.
That's how the beef started cooking. But my man said, call that federation beatboxing.
The shit on the street is garbage. It's garbage. This is the best result.
I met this girl and her name was Susie. The human beatbox was the name of her pussy. It was fat girl when she came this way. I said, are you gonna let this NWA? Cause I'm the showbiz and my dick ain't broke. And I'm light as a rock and I ain't no joke. So you wanna come with me when we leaving the club? Cause I got a heavy D now that we found love. So step up, you wanna be down with the king?
Now roll that shit, bitch. Yummy.
Beat the box, she's a human beatbox. Beat the box, she's a human.
Yummy.
Beat the box, she's a human beatbox. Beat the box, she's a human.
Yummy.
No rapper can rap.
Yo, that would be our theme song to beatboxing. Let me see. The War Room, the Pyramid live stream was so good. I watched it back. Wow. Fire. I'm proud of you as a fellow content creator. Love you, boy. That is incredible that you watched it back. That was incredible. Love you, boy. High low. Let me see. Showbiz, the boxing conqueror. Oh my God, of Egypt. Love you, boy. Biz the Great. But listen, that's how the beef started cooking. Ford wanted that shit. He wanted that fight. All right. Foster had no problem. He said, I'll just go ahead and whip your ass. I'll whip your ass. I'll whip your ass. Let the beef cook. Hold on. Let's move forward. Let's let the beef cook. Let the beef cook. At the press conference, Oshaquie Foster calling those boys emotional.
You make it look easy on Saturday night?
For sure. Such a What?
So emotional. Hey, so emotional. Hey, y'all can't fight for him, either.
They can't fight for you, and they can't fight for you.
Hey, big sis, you been talking for too long. I can't wait to shut y'all the up. Y'all talk too much. Yeah. I swear to God, bro, I can't wait.
Right, you come.
Now, listen, he said Foster's in Ford head for real. Probably, but who cares? You know, let me tell you what I mean. When I say probably, but who cares? We are in a day and age where people will laugh if they get you pissed. And when you're pissed, people say, look at him. I got in his head, look at him. When really it's about to be a fight. Ain't time to be sweet, cool, and sweet. I'm here to F you up. Men are starting to get away from their own anger. Be angry. Be a killer. Be pissed. Try to punch your fist through his head. Case in point, Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. Calling him an Uncle Tom, calling him a bunch of names, calling him ugly. He's too ugly to be champ. Got in Frazier. Frazier hated that shit. The fight of the century, the first one. Broke Muhammad Ali's jaw and dropped his ass out of his anger. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, fellas, this is the boxing revolution. There's a new dawn. It's a new day. Hit the Tyson bell. Ain't nothing wrong with genuinely saying, hey, I got you mad. Yeah, I'm so mad I will F you up right now. Ha ha, bam. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why are you trying to be sweet and say, I got in your head and ha ha, bam, jaw your ass. Ain't nothing. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to that. Right? People are now acting in person the way they type in comments. Nah, bruh. Let's get back to that. Nah, facts. Yeah. Let's get back to that. People will start having more respect. Let's get back to that. Got in your head out. Bop! Yeah, let's get back to all that. 100. Yeah, get busy. Hit Tyson bell. Right? Because those games are feminine games. You know how, high school girls would say something about your trapper keeper back in the day, or your book bag, and then the girl try to get mad. It's like, girl, what you so mad for? I ain't say nothing. No, you cute. That's how guys are acting now. We ain't do that. We said how we felt. Hit the Tyson bell. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me see that part. Let me see. Yo, Biz, you pulling up the Chicago Fan Expo? I don't know, man. I have no plans. Right now. Yeah, the passive aggressive. Let me just, right? But let's let the beef cook. Let's let the beef cook. Hold on. Let's move on. This is what Foster had to say. Went on a little rant right here, and he was smiling the whole way through.
I swear to God, bro, I can't wait.
And they know what they call me, ice water. I stay cool, I stay calm, and I flow like water. He gonna find out Saturday. All that talking, all that rah-rah is gonna get shut down real quick. And you see, they so nervous, they can't be quiet for a second. They so nervous, but hey, Saturday, they all gonna be crying, they all gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on to the next.
Well, the final one from both you guys, the predictions. I know it always says, by any means necessary, however it comes, but how does Oshaquie Foster beat Ray Ford on Saturday night to become still WBC world champion?
I'm going to dominate from round one to whenever the fight ends. If he get too reckless, like I told him, it's going to be a bad night for him, and y'all going to be hurt. Y'all can do all that screaming, bro. It's okay, man. Like, I see why he's so emotional, because y'all emotional. Calm down, y'all. Hey, man. Y'all supposed to be helping him, bro. Stay calm, bro. Like, stay calm, stay cool. It's all right. We got 2 days. Man. But, hey, I'm happy. I'm ready, bro. I'm excited for this opportunity, bro. This one of the biggest build-ups that I've had in my career. And they don't understand, man. Like, I come from this, man. So all that rah-rah all that shit, all it do is just, make me raise my game. you know, and you know, I'm just y'all gonna see the best out of me Saturday. That's all I can say.
Two different approaches. One ain't better than the other one, but two different approaches. Now, which one speak to you the most? Whichever one speak to you the most is the one that you think is better than the other. But my thing is two different approaches. It makes sense. It makes sense. But don't act like Foster ain't pissed. He is. But that's his way of controlling the situation. It's all right, man. Y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna be crying later. While Ford is like, man, I can't wait. He's being completely genuine. I can't wait. Hey, look at him being emotional. Look at him. Yeah, all right. I can't wait, bro. Both of them cool for me. Both of them. Both of them. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The thing is, you saw the push at a press conference from Ford. But Osaquie was the first one to push. Remember? Here's the receipts.
You getting I'm gonna break your shit. Yeah, I'm gonna break your shit, nigga. Ain't what?
Man, good, nigga. Man, good. Stop bumping me, bro. Don't get to touching me, none of that. Don't touch me, G. Tell it, don't touch me, G. You doing too much shit.
I'll break your shit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, G. Y'all talking crazy, boy. I'm game.
My niggas pussy. My niggas pussy.
Why you gonna get knocked out walking up? Watch out, boy.
You a little ass boy, I will beat you the fuck up, nigga. Y'all my man's face when we take
What you looking scared for?
Hey, yo, Karen, come here, Karen.
Scared for, man? Why you looking so scared for, man?
That's talking about my man saying bitch and all that.
Watch what I do to him.
Y'all niggas not on
Watch what I do to him.
A fight. Both these guys not only don't like each other, but you could see it exuding. Two different characters there, two different temperaments. Osaquie, cool as ice. And then you got the Savage right there pushing him. That's temperament right there. That's a sign right there by Ray Ford. That's the chink in the armor in my.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. Both of them are equally as angry. That's why Foster was like, man, don't touch me like that. Don't touch me like that. But he's pissed. He's pissed. But that's the way he expresses himself. But he's emotional too. They both are pissed. He's just trying to, this is how he projected. Now, I thought, no, that dude is pissed. He is as angry as Ford is, except for Ford is genuine with it. That Ford is just like, man, I'm going to F you up and I can't wait. There ain't no time for games or pretending that I'm cool and everything's pretending to be straight and sweet and smooth. Ain't no, but that's the way Foster does it. Some people, and I can relate to that. Some people smile because right now I can't do what I want to do anyway. So he's smiling for himself too. I can't do what I want to do anyway. So we'll just wait. But for anybody to think that he's just cool, Foster ain't cool. Foster's as pissed as Ford is. That's why he pushed him the first time. Let me see. The shock push was similar to when Canelo pushed Crawford. Stay in your lane, cross, and you will get pushed. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let me see. And sometimes it's good not to expose how mad you are so your opponent can't prep for it. Shock him on fight night with that intensity. That's a great idea. That can definitely be the case. Or Justin Hill Pop. Or I don't fight well when I'm angry. Listen to me, War Room. There are fighters who fight better when they're calm. And there are fighters who fight better when they're angry. Mike Tyson fought better when he was angry. Everything worked faster when he was angry. When he was going to kill you, he fought way better. He fought way better when he was angry. His style, what works for him naturally, when he was mad at you and wanted to knock your nose into your brain, he fought better. Muhammad Ali fought better when he was angry. Believe it or not. What's my name? Say my name, mother. He fought better when he was angry. And then there are fighters like Floyd Mayweather who fights better when he's calm. There are fighters like Roy Jones Jr. who actually fight better when he's calm. When Tarver said, any excuses tonight, Roy? That was it. He was going to get knocked out that night. I've seen Roy push himself and almost get caught on occasions like that. The second Montel Griffin fight, they both landed left hooks on each other. He came out too wild and too aggressive. Roy Jones fight better calm. So, facts. Yep. Listen. Ryan Garcia fights better when he's not angry. When he was trying to swing off on Tank and all that stuff, there were just too many openings. Devin Haney, he fights better when he's calm. I think Shakur doesn't matter. Calm is more focused. No, it's not. Not exactly. Not exactly. Not exactly. Not exactly. Not exactly. When it comes to fighters and human nature, not exactly. My daughter, she played basketball. Yes, exactly. No, not exactly. No, I don't agree. Whenever my daughter tried to play calm, she didn't do as well. When somebody pissed her off, she dominated. Some people move better when they're mad. When they're angry, everything jumps up. Some people, not you, who's saying yes, exactly, not you, but some people, when they're mad, everything is firing off. When they try to keep that beast down and be calm, they get their ass whipped. That's the black two sugars. That is the black two sugar. I'm telling you, be like water. Some people are more water when they're angry. Their reflexes and everything turn up. I'm telling you. Let me see. Showbiz is a better way to box and television. Y'all. Love you, boy. Hit the Tyson bell. Listen. Let me, bro. Let me see. Who you got? I don't know. Stop being in all caps. Listen. Some people really mean it. They ain't waffling, brother. It depends on the sport. No. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. I'm telling you. Just listen to what you're saying and listen to what I'm saying. All right? What I'm saying is people are different. Not one thing works for everybody. People, believe it or not, human beings are different. And there are some human beings who, like me, I have a better performance when I don't over prepare. When I'm super prepared, I have a poor performance. When I'm looser and just free and just feel comfortable with the fact that Biz, you're better freestyling. You come up with better points and everything when you're freestyling. Believe in that. Some people are better that way. Other people need to be prepared and know what's going to happen next. Bro, there are some human beings, Facts Friday, yep, there are some human beings, when Mike Tyson was calm and wiping the blood off of Lennox Lewis' face and was just like, he's just the best. It's not a good Mike Tyson. A Mike Tyson who said, I want your heart, I want to eat your children, praise be to our Lord. That is a better Mike Tyson. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. There are people that when their emotions are firing, you get the best out of them. All facts. Believe it or not, people are different. There's not one way to do anything. And that's the black two sugars, bro. So Shockey knows I gotta keep myself calm. Bro. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna tell you a good one. Let me see. So Biz, the opposite of Batman, no prep time, nothing. I mean, not zero prep time. It's when I don't over prepare. So it's not preparing at all. It's just I can't over prepare. I gotta have that wiggle room. When I do my interviews, I make sure I don't over prepare for them, because then the conversation wouldn't be a conversation. it'll be me just going to the next thing that I memorized. You get what I'm saying? Tyson Bell. I'm just better that way. But I'm telling you, bro, not all people are the same, bro. That's the Black Two Sugars. A big example of that is AJ, Anthony Joshua. I knew Jake Paul was done for when they had that stare down, and Jake Paul still tried to stare at him, and he looked down at him evil. I said, he's done for. He's done for. Now, if AJ was laughing with Jake Paul and shit like that, I would have been worried. Not all of you, because y'all think everything is the same, but some of you get what I'm saying. If AJ was calm and like, yeah, you know, Jake Paul, he all right with me, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna get too emotional. Y'all be like, what the hell? But the one that was looking at him like he's gonna kill him, that's the AJ we need. That's the AJ. Anytime AJ is playing around and that's not the AJ we need. That's the AJ we need. Deontay Wilder, right? I mean, that's just not me anymore. I don't want to, you know, put nobody in, you know, I don't want to body nobody. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody get hurt. They get hurt. And this is a bad sport. This is a bad, but Bomb Squad, that's a different Wilder. Now, y'all may not get it. Y'all may not get it. But some people fight better when they're angry. That's the Black Two Sugars. It's the Black Two Sugars. Believe it or not, it's the Black Two Sugars. Okay, so Ford knows I'm just going to turn things up, pump up the volume, while Foster knows I got to keep things calm. So what Saturday, I'm not going to be here for the Saturday fight, but I cannot wait to discuss it in the morning after on Sunday, which one implements. I'm leaning towards Foster, to be honest. I think Foster is the better boxer, you know, so I'm leaning towards Foster in this fight. But if Ford can, look, here's the thing. You have Foster, who is a better, cleaner, more technical boxer versus, and that's his X factor, versus Ford, who's with Shakur, Keyshawn, you know, those boys over there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from that camp, yo, they're really making some shit over there. So now you got, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's move on. So after the push, here's the mic up. Check this out.
That's you banging on? Why you didn't do that out there? Why you didn't do that without the security not around it? That's what you did. Why you do that? You feel good? You feel great? I hope that make you feel good, my G. I hope that make you feel great. Now, one time, hey, you said all that bitch word you said on the internet, not one time have you said it to my face. And I would have showed you. Oh, it's too late now. We got the fight coming. But you should have said that when nobody was between us. You should have said that and I would smack the shit out you. My grandma, if you'd have said it in front of me, I would smack the shit out you. You! See, I ain't going nowhere. You! I would have smacked the shit out you. I would smack the shit out you. I would smack the shit out you. Man, look. Hey, don't fuck up your money. Hey, you waited till the security guards got here to act tough. Man, shut up. Stop talking to me, nigga. Stop talking to me, nigga. I'm talking to your fighter. They know what time it is, brother.
I told you. A lot of you guys easily manipulated. Foster is trying to be cool. Man, shut your bitch. You won't say that in my face. Yeah, when you, and then you try to smile it off. Yeah. No, he's trying to keep him. So that dude is pissed. Not a lot of you know better, though. Not a lot of you been in enough confrontations to know better. Foster is pissed. But he's trying to keep himself calm because he feels that he can box better, relaxed. But Foster's pissed, bro. I know the difference. Nose fluting. Yeah. If your grandma was here, I'll smack, bro. Foster's pissed. Believe it or not. Showbiz, a big box of noise. Love you, boy. Thank you so much, brother. Hit the Tyson Bell. But a lot of you guys that can't see the triggers, y'all don't know. Foster is pissed off. When he said, oh, man, you feel better? I hope you feel better. Before said, you pushed me first. Right? I showed y'all. You pushed me first. Now you're talking about you hope I feel better. You the one that pushed me. You think you ain't going to get pushed back? Got pushed back. He tried to smile it off. All of a sudden, he's calling him the B word. You know what I'm saying? I got shocked. I do too. I got shocked too. The only thing is that X factor from that camp. We'll find out. I can't wait for I can't wait to watch the fight. I can't wait to watch. I'm gonna watch it later. But I got the DAZN War Room, so I'm just gonna play it back. I'm gonna watch it later though. Let me see. Showbiz. The adult. You're all right. Didn't see everything. Okay, love you, boy. I'm telling you, check it out. Great example of focused anger is Bruce Lee Into the Dragon, where he was reliving what O'Hara did to his sister before they fought. Yeah. Remember when he first got up, when he said, Mr. Elite, he just looked, he said, ready. And then remember Bruce Lee gave him that little nod? And then when he found out remember he was smooth with it. Then when he found out who he was fighting, his face got straight. You knew that was going to be some ass whipping. It's ass whipping time. It's ass whipping time. He jumped and stomped on his testicles or whatever. I think he stepped on his nuts. Whatever it was, he broke it. And then, he stepped off the shit. Yeah, because now he's pissed. Now he's pissed. All right, so he jumped up about 15 feet, came down with his heels on both of the testicles, right? You heard, bruh, that'll do it. Okay. Here's the beef summary. Let the beef cook.
Will there be a shake of hands after this fight, or is it personal?
Nah, ain't no shake hands. If it.
He trying to poke his chest out to be tough, knowing that we got the fight Saturday. So I feel nervousness from him and his team.
I feel like he pushed me because he thought I was going to do something to him, but he's scared. I think he's scared of me. Bitch.
I'm going to take everything away from him. He's going to come in reckless, and I'm going to make him pay for it.
Look at every fight like it's the same. I could go in there and do what I got to do. Go in there and get the job done. And then look.
At 1:30, I'm running the show. Everybody know that. If he get too reckless, I'm definitely going to put him to bed.
Right there. Case closed. Revealed. Osaquie Foster believes that he's going to beat Ford because when you see Ford's anger, he's going to be reckless. That's how he feels. So here's where the rubber meets the road. With Ford anger, what if he becomes more focused, like I was saying before? Or what if his aggressive nature is the way to beat Foster? What if you can't outbox Foster? What if Ford can't outbox him? And his best way is to try to whoop his ass. What if he feels, I would take that one from Foster, since he's not a one-punch knockout artist, I'll take that one to give him two. Or what if Foster, calm as a cucumber, what is for Ford to be overly aggressive? And he feels that's Ford being weaker, or any fighter being weaker. Or what if, like I said, Ford isn't reckless? He's trying to get under Foster's skin. And it doesn't go like that come fight night. There's a lot, bruh. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. Let me see. Ford looks like he's drained. I don't know. People say that about every fight, so I don't think about that. Okay, let me see. Chess, not checkers. Chess, not checkers. Both of them could be playing. Both of them could be playing chess. Both of them could be playing chess. Listen. You know who has that smile aggression? Like they're smiling. Not AJ. When AJ, that's not the best AJ. But you know who smiles, but is trying not to knock your head off? That's why he's smiling. Keyshawn has that smile all the time, and he'll look away and be smiling. That dude be ready to kill you. Like I said, regardless of what y'all sing, both of them are equally as angry. Somebody asked me when I was at the pyramids, right? Somebody said, what makes for a big fight? And one of the things I said was hate. This has that. They are at a point where they truly do not like each other. They truly don't like each other. And I know, speaking for myself, I watch boxing for a fight and for violence. This is giving me that. Now, I'm not for certain. This is why this fight is so hard for me to call. I'm not for certain that if a fight breaks out, that is in the favor of Ford. I'm not for certain about that. Because Osaquie, which this part reminds me of Devin Haney. They're not identical. They don't look the same. Bill Haney's not both their fathers, all that stuff. But this the part that reminds me of Haney is that Foster is physically strong. You call yourself trying to bully Haney. He is physically strong. Ask Brian Norman. Haney could grab you. He could push you off. He could bam, bam. He's a little stronger. Not a lot of knockouts, but way physically stronger than you expected. If a fight break out, what if Foster is stronger? I think he is physically stronger than Ford thinks. Right, with a good piston jab and physically stronger than you think. I got to put a disclaimer. I do. No bull job. I have to put a disclaimer about everything because everybody is waiting to get upset. Let me just find the one thing I disagree with so I can right. So I gotta to deal with all of these men who are very, very, very soft. To deal with them, I gotta put disclaimers out for like a minute and then like, let's go. It's like that. Okay. Not so you can agree with me, but know what I'm saying before you respond. Okay. So before we can only look at Ford's last fight. We're going to check out Ford's last fight on DAZN. All right. And I'm going to show you guys why I actually have Foster. But we can't see Foster's last fight, but we know what he did to Fulton. That was one of the best performances I've seen all year. What he did with Fulton. That shit was incredible. Okay. But before we get to that, let's do a real quick look at that. Hold on, everybody. Here we go.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
I call this ass up. I'm talking about doggy style, get me pregnant.
Oh, he saw it. He just dumb. Oh,
See? Like I said, nigga. Like the fuck I said, nigga. Don't play that shit. Now let me go.
I do say, honestly, that can happen to any of us, bro. No cap. That's why street fighting is so great. That can happen. Boom. That can happen to any of us, bro. Let me see. Let me see what Hill pops in. Much more of a layered fight than I gave it credit for. Good looking Biz. Great perspective. Love you, boy. Thank you, brother. It's a lot. There's a lot. Hey. Just one more again. Just one more again, bro. Just one more again.
Oh, he saw it. He just.
I haven't seen a kick that good since Return of the Dragon. Bruce Lee, Return of the Dragon, when he was outside, sidekicked that guy and knocked him through like some boxes or some shit when he was just showing him Chinese boxing. Remember that? Look at this sidekick.
Oh, he saw.
Hey, brother, that is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Game of Death sidekick. All right, that's my fight.
Oh, he saw it. He just dumb. Oh,
See? Like I said, nigga. Like the fuck I said, nigga. Don't play that shit. Now let me go.
His body said, get up. His mouth was still talking shit, but the only thing that came out was, but his brain was like, motherfucker, I kick yo. Yeah, where you going? But his body was on this. I'm telling you, bro. I've caught Bambi legs in a street fight. I've caught Bambi legs in a street fight. My legs were so Bambi that he couldn't finish. Pause. He was swinging and missing, not because I had good defense. That's how wobbled I was. Then I grabbed him. Thank goodness. And then the cops came. Thank goodness. Because that's one fight I feel like I lost. Though I ended it just holding on to that was a L. Let me see. He should have stayed down after that kick. I know that's funny as hell. But you're going to get up. Let me see. Hit bro with a sweet chin music. Hey, brother, did you hear the cameraman? The cameraman said, "Oh, damn." The cigarette. Yep. Them boys. And I looked at that cigarette and bam, I made the mistake of because the thing is, I was still, wet behind the ears, right? Breath smelling like Similac. Okay. I was probably like 19. Was I even that old? I'm not sure if I was even that old. The guy was like 30. He came in. I saw him take that pull of that cigarette. He flicked it. I looked and boop. That dude hit me flush. My glasses went flying and I had glasses on. Glasses went flying and my legs were, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my. That was a sucker punch out there. Let me see. The entertainment, the factual, the showbiz. Love you, boy. Brother. That was it. That was some Van Damme. The smoke was in my face. I looked at the pop. Okay. Let's check out Ford's last fight. Let's check out Ford's last. I'm gonna tell you something else that was pretty funny. Do you guys watch? This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife Linda. So I listen to his pranks a lot. I'm from the shop. I listen to his pranks. And one of the pranks, I don't know, he was arguing with the guy on the prank or whatever. And the guy kept it a bean. Yes, okay, Tim. The guy kept it a bean. The guy said, bring your ass. Bring your ass. Now that's for y'all, for my beige brothers and sisters. That's just part of the black language. Bring your ass. Right? He said, because I'm 8-2 out in these streets. And the two people that whipped my ass don't want to fight me again. They don't want to fight me no more. Hey, I never heard a guy give his true record. Never. He said, I'm 8-2 out in these streets. And those two dudes that whipped my ass don't want to fight me again. Hey, I was like, bravo. That's a real dude. Anybody would say, man, I never got my ass beat. I've been waiting for somebody to beat my ass. No, that ain't real. The dude, I'm 8-2. Now that's hey, you don't want to fight him, bro. You don't want to fight him, bro. That dude, he took his L's, he took his lumps. Okay, everybody. Let me check out Ford. Let me check out a Ford fight. And then we got to do the we got a whole 30 minutes. Okay, cool. Hold on. The zone boxing. How do I do this? Versus. Nick Ball. Here go. Versus Nova. Look at his last dig. Real quick. You ready? Ready? Faceoff. Let me see. Let me share the screen. I need a bite to eat. I have some cereal. That's just not enough. Let me see. Had a bowl of cereal with almond milk. I want to fold clothes with you. I want to make you feel good. Baby, I want to do the right thing. I love that song. All right, here we go. Damn. Hold on. That's loud as hell.
Super featherweight brigade, 9 stone 4, former world
Okay.
champion down at feather, Raymond Ford. Very, very.
You going to Panda Express? Yeah.
American.
You had some raisin nut brand.
Nice package.
I had raisin bran crunch.
Anthony Kakache tonight. Kakache had to pull out with.
Oh yeah, that was the Anthony. Yeah, he had to pull out.
Abraham Supernova is a good fighter.
The timing on the way in. Slightly taller, isn't he?
Now Nova's different. Good hands, great physically.
He is open to
Nasty fighter.
See the elbows. Look, they're quite wide.
See that jab right there? See here. See, just okay. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean real quick. Salute Biz. What do you think about the corners in this one? Who has the better counsel when instructions is needed? This can turn into a team sport. It will be. I just think Foster's corner is best for him. Then let me see. Man, I'm in tears still. How do was moaning. Listen. You got to keep this in mind. Ford and Foster are southpaws, or am I capping? Do I have to look it up? I feel like I know this. I rewatched this fight earlier this morning. The jab reminds me of that the jab's going to be a problem, except for both of them are southpaws, right? Or am I bull jabbing? I know they are. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Middle of that. Just backed up on the ropes here. Raymond Ford. That's when Nova will want him. Hammer away
Force
to
the
the
switch.
body.
Okay.
Good work though from Nova there. Right hand followed up with a left hook.
Yeah, finding some gaps. Nova, it's not all Ford here, and look at this as he rattles a combination and wry smile through the gum shield. Some were blocked, and that left hook to the body wasn't. And this is a decent.
Okay, I want to say this. I have to keep pausing it on the breakdown. I want to say this. I often said that Ford is better with the textbook style earmuffs guard. All right, the high guard. He's then when he's in his Philly shell. When he's in his Philly shell, I always get pissed. Hold on, let me see. I'm 8-2. Why are you this way? That wasn't me. I got a 6-pack, brother. I swear before Lord, that's what that brother was on. All right, here we go.
Spell here for the man from the Dominican Republic. He's ranked number 9 by the Ring Magazine.
Yeah, when he commits to an attack forward, then lets his hands go with the authority. It's really enjoyable to watch. Snapping every punch.
But it's this, he starts the round on the back foot and allows his blood to the nose.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now.
He's definitely
Damn.
wounded there and a right to the body.
I'm going to tell you right now. I love his body shots. He's going to have to be going to the body pretty early, pretty often against Foster. Here's my problem with Ford. Love Ford like a play cousin. My problem has always been his offense feels a little remedial. Like it feels a little basic. I think what he shows and what he puts out isn't anything awkward for Foster. He doesn't move enough. There you go. There you go. There you go. His offense isn't coming from weird angles that you would need in order to negate the jab of Foster. That's my problem. Let's see what Claymore has to say. That's my brother. Let me see. Ford definitely had a better showing than Foster versus Nova. Yeah. Which, that's a good point from Claymore. Which, again, you may have to fight him. You may have to fight him. Fulton seemed out of sorts. Nothing against that performance with Foster. Foster, that was one of the better performances I think. But Fulton seemed out of sorts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Foster was just picking that guy apart. But let's look at this. Let's look at some more. Claymore made a great point.
2 shots, finished with the right to the body, step to the right. Get backed up though again to the ropes, allowing Nova.
Nova's not making it intelligent.
No, he's not.
And you back him onto the ropes. You've got to just try and get a little bit of a slight different angles and just get your punches off and make Ford look for you. At the minute, he's pushing Ford back and Ford's using the ropes there to get a bit of leverage for that uppercut through the middle.
Yeah, the angles are all coming from Ray Ford, aren't they? Covering up when he needs to, expending energy. Abraham Nova.
And I think it's difficult to smother someone else's work, but you still work as well. You've got to get that balance right. To use that forehand to push create the space for you to work. Then put your shoulder.
I'm thinking this. I'm wondering this. Can Ford out-will and out-fight Foster? Just off of his durability and his toughness. Because Ford is like Canelo. He's only good when you let him set his feet. Yep. If you throwing and moving, Ford is not that good. Yeah. Remember he beat Bro in like the greatest fight ever and he knocked him out in the 12th round or something like that. What was my man's name? My man was outboxing him pretty good. We may want to look at that fight real quick. I think that was on DAZN.
That's a lovely right hook. But I think some of the class in Ford's work has been an absolute fantastic to watch. And the effort from Nova has been pretty cool.
That's been excellent, the effort from Abraham Nova. Still wants it.
For your winner by
unanimous
decision.
and Ford won that fight. Let me see. There you go. Out of back. That's right. Fax is almost like Ford gets stuck in sparring mode, almost like he can't take his foot off the gas at the right time. Yeah. Let's look at him versus out of back real quick. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look at this. We got time, y'all. We got a whole nother 20 minutes or so. Let me see. Oh God. It was on Top Rank. Shit. It was on Top Rank. Let's look at him. Let's look at him versus Nick Ball. Shit, that was on Top Rank. I don't think I'm totally whitelisted with Top Rank. And I know they're with the zone, but let's look at this. This is him boxing. Shit. I know that, right? I collab with the zone, but like I said, that's not it. You gotta understand how it gets funky, right? So Top Rank hasn't released everything for me to be whitelisted, right? So hopefully you'll know better. You will know better because you're not in the business like that. But yeah, I don't think I can just go to Top Rank and take their stuff. Oh shit. You know what? Foster's gonna win. Let me tell you why. Bro. Let me tell you why. My man said, damn, Ford, punch back. Yep. Let me tell you why. Because as of right now, I feel this way, but it could change. It can change. Because I don't see Ford punching enough while his op is punching. Not that Nick Ball is beating him this fight. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't see him punching while his op is punching. Okay, let me see. You see, he covers. My turn, now your turn. That's why I say his offense seems to be a little basic. Wow, that's what he has to do. There you go. There you go. Like that. Shakur offense isn't basic to me.
He scored this one. And is this the one that decides the whole competition? What a finish. Let's look it up to the bell. Incredible finish.
You know what?
And Judge Gene Robert Lane scores it 115 to 113 in favor of your winner and new WBA.
Okay. In order for Ford to beat Foster, he has to counter that jab. He has to take the jab away. He can't take the jab away with the high guard. He got to take the jab. His hands got to be. Okay, you know how Canelo has the high guard and then take the jab away by leaning forward and then boom. He have the guard there just to go whoop, bam, whoop, bam, whoop, bam, right? But Ford just go boom, 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 boom. Foster can keep him at bay with that jab all night and then switch it up, go to the body, bam, and then he'll drop that left, boom, and then bam, boom. If he keeps Ford hands at home, he can dominate him. Facts. Yeah. He can dominate him. If he keeps Ford's hands at home, he can dominate. If Ford isn't doing no lateral movement, turning Foster and countering that jab to take that jab away, it's over with. Pressure. He has to pressure. He has to box pressure. He has to put pressure on to counter. But he can't just be on him. I don't think so. Maybe he can. But I'm thinking Foster is a bit strong and his feet seems to be too good. Right? But he definitely, if he's going to pressure and walk him down, walk him down, yes. Don't stay on the outside. But what I'm saying is be at that mid-range where you can counter his jab. If you take his jab away, and now Foster got to throw combinations, now it's a fight. And when it's like that, Ford can probably out-tenacity Foster. But the way I've seen him fight against Nova and here with Nick Ball, it feels like you can keep his hands at home. Foster looks bigger. Yeah, everyone knows he's bigger. My thing was, I thought he was way bigger. I didn't know Ford was that close to him. And then that's why I said about Keyshawn and Haney. When they stand next to each other, it's like, wait a second. Because Haney is just known as being so big. But pause. But when they it's like, wait a second. So when they're standing face to face, it's like, because even Foster said he was wearing heels or something. Because Foster feels like he's way bigger than him. Ford ball was smaller. Of course, I don't get it. Ford, more power. Ford punches. I'm not sure if he has more power, but he definitely punches with more aggression, right? And he seems to string together more combinations on the average. All right, let me see. I do think Ford has power. Yeah, I think Haney has power, but they don't fight to finish. You know what I'm saying? So having power is a strange thing when you're not using it to finish. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. Let me finish the rest of the show and then we'll start doing the weigh-in. But there's a lot I'm taking in. Ford IQ is not ready. Yeah, and he's in a good camp where IQ is a thing. So maybe his IQ has got better. There's a lot to okay, everybody, let's take a quick break and let's check out some training.
I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
I want to ask you guys this. I want to be careful because the subject is more sensitive. All right. Why is Claressha the GOAT? Well, she trademarked that name, so she's. But I've been wondering this for a while. Why is she the how is she the greatest? You know what I'm saying? Raymond Ford is stopping this dude. Okay, put money on it. How is I talk about it. Because keeps winning. I don't know if that's enough to be the greatest, right? So let me ask you this. Is Rocky Marciano the greatest? He never even lost. Is he the greatest heavyweight ever? Because you look at his resume, right? Just, here we go, Biz. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, bruh, 31 KOs, 31. She has twice as many KOs and then some as Claressha has fights. Her resume is far greater. Her impact on boxing for women has been greater. She's the first woman to ever do 3-minute rounds. I'm just asking, I think it's because she's undisputed in 3 divisions. Right. But name the champions. What I'm trying to say is most women aren't that big. Most women who box aren't that big. So with Claressha being a fantastic fighter, it's no fault of her own. Being a fantastic fighter at that size, the level of competition is right. She can't even, it's hard to even give her fights. She done cleared. Remember Major Payne was said, hey, there's nobody else left killing? And he said, sorry, Major, you've killed them all. There's no one there. True. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect to Joe Calzaghe. He never lost, but he didn't have those prime fight. Who was his nemesis? You get what I mean? You just explained why. I explained why because she didn't have the ops. I'm explaining about Joe Calzaghe. So Joe Calzaghe is greater than Floyd. Let me do it like this. Joe Calzaghe is greater than Manny Pacquiao. I see your point, and it's a good one. I'm saying Amanda win 2 gold medals? No. So that means Lomachenko is greater than Tank. Lomachenko is greater than Sugar Ray Leonard. Lomachenko got 2 Olympic gold medals. He's greater than Sugar Ray Leonard, right? We're talking about as a pro fighter. There's haters in the comments. What I'm saying is everyone knows what I'm saying. But if you're a big fan of hers, you're not. But if, let's just say, everybody who said, let's just say this was Claressa's record. Let's say this was Claressha. And then another woman who's in, let's say Savannah Marshall had Claressa's record. Same exact thing. The same people who are saying Claressha is the greatest are the same people that said Lomachenko was overrated. What I'm trying to say is we've been calling Claressha the greatest for 3 years now. Her record was even way different than what it is now. She may be the greatest, but I'm saying exactly, Biz. She may be the greatest, but I'm saying, damn, that's disrespectful. Look at who she fought. And to go even further, self-proclaimed big difference. Yeah, to go even further, Katie Taylor may be greater than Amanda Serrano. Stop trying to single her accomplishments out. Well, the topic is Claressha, so don't talk about Claressha. Okay, let's move on. Because here's the thing, I need to get to the point where I need to find out who to speak on, because people are so sensitive that you can't really speak on. I gotta find out. Everybody, let me know who not to speak on, so I can just talk boxing among seriously. Hey, don't talk about her. Like, let me know. Give me a list of people not to speak on, because I irritate. I want to have a conversation where everybody don't get so damn moist. I want to be able to just hold a conversation, right, without the sensitive. Yeah, I've been eager to be able to talk about boxing, and people just have a logical, subjective, objective conversation back, and we're just talking, and nobody feels butt hurt. Nobody think that I'm coming at them. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, man, speak on it. Okay. So I've been wondering if, for all these fighters, Inoue, Terrence Crawford, Goddell, Claressha, for everybody, being Tank Davis, Rolly Romero, being multi-champion no matter what is enough. So and it's a crazy feat. So that's why she is in the conversation as the GOAT. She is in the conversation. She's dominated. But dominated who and how? There was really there was no resistance to stop her from being multi-division. And I'm not saying the only resistance was Savannah Marshall. And that was some hell of it. So her beating her, that was huge. So that's why Claressa's in the conversation. But I'm saying, if there's nobody of the caliber, facts. She called herself that. Well, not just that, Maria. Not just that. There's people in the comments now really crying and trying to probably run to her DMs and really upset and getting emotional, probably hate me now, unsubscribe and stuff like that. So it's not just her. That's how people feel. Every fighter ever, BS, don't talk. Don't talk. Yeah. I know his type bit. So I'm wondering. Okay, so let me see something. Okay, let me see. Claressha is the first of her kind, Biz. Ain't no women in history of women's boxing that was on the skill level of Claressha until the last few years. Claressha downfall is how big she is, and no disrespect. So no women. Claressha is the first who did what she that don't look at that. She was doing it before her. Her and Katie Taylor are the first to do what they did on Netflix, in the Garden. What I'm saying is, it's not, to me, just a stream okay, it's not just an easy conversation, in my opinion. The whole women's division on MVP is built on the back of Amanda Serrano. what's going on with women, period. This is the best women boxing that's ever been, all because of the house she built. And y'all gonna be like, because you're not gonna think about that side of things. I'm saying it's worth the conversation. Look. Where is it? Look. 18-0, 3 KOs. 18-0, 3 KOs. 18-0, 3 KOs. 48-4-1 with 31 KOs. 18-0 with 3. Do y'all get what I'm saying at all? Isn't that a little odd? Two-time Olympic gold medalist, though. I'm talking about as a pro. But if you're saying who's the best amateur, then that way, 4-time undisputed. But against who? Name them. Name the champions that she beat. What I'm trying to say is, y'all must think Lomachenko is the greatest, at least of his era. Lomachenko got 2 Olympic gold medals, on 398 amateur bouts. Everybody he fought were champions. So Lomachenko, there's no way y'all can think Claressha Shields the GOAT and then disrespect Loma. Anybody who think Claressa's the GOAT, you must think Lomachenko is the best of the era. No? My thing is, the way in the start, I'm about to check it out. My thing is, I'm just saying it's a conversation, especially with Katie Taylor. They seen Serrano. No, she lost multiple times. She lost against Katie Taylor every time. She lost against 3 of her losses was one person, Katie Taylor, which is why Katie Taylor may be the greatest. Katie Taylor may be the greatest. Let me see. I'm saying it's worth the conversation. And I think people going to miss the super chat. I think people ain't going to really. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I found the super chat. Let me see. No, Biz, relax. I'm talking about at the weight classes she's been fighting. Well, what I'm trying to get at, that I think people are having a hard time with. Somebody said it was starting. Doesn't look like it's starting much to me. Yeah, it ain't starting at all for me. What I'm trying to get at is, our accomplishments more than resume? So is it what you get or who you beat? And if it's just what you get, then okay. Then I get what you're saying. So if you're a champion, like Rolly Romero is champion in 3 divisions or some shit. So it's not who you beat, it's what you get. It's who you beat, right? So if that's the case, if you're collecting all the gems, hey, she collected all the gems. Okay, from whose hands? No, if they were just laying there. Then there's somebody who their road was crazy and they still achieved and did it more times by knockouts. 3 knockouts compared to 31. 18 fights versus 31 knockouts. You get what I'm saying? It's the reason why I say Sugar Ray Robinson is greater than Floyd. Right? Floyd never lost, Showbiz. No. Look how many champions he beat. Well, there were more belts. There was only 1 belt with Sugar Ray Robinson. But still, the trinkets. And he never lost. So I think it comes down to what you value. Who did Amanda KO? Right. Who did Claressha KO? No matter what, Amanda KO'd 28 more of them. Right? So that's what I'm talking about. even if both of their resumes are weak, which that's not the case, but if they're both were weak, she dominated it more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just saying it's worth the conversation. Okay, everybody, let's move on. Let's move on. Who's better, Chris or Ali? I don't want to get into that because it's kind of saying it's like saying who's better, Terrence Crawford or Sugar Ray Robinson. There's so many. The Terrence Crawford thing is so. They're so. I mean, people are just in love, right? And Terrence is right now, so you can't even hold the conversation because if you do, they're gonna call you a hater. So you can't say Ali because the Claressha guys, those Claressha guys out there are gonna be like, "Oh, you just saying Ali because those Claressha guys are crazy, right?" So I don't even want to do that. I just want to do like just looking at Amanda Serrano and Claressha Shields. But I'm not saying that she's not the GOAT. I'm just saying I'm not sure if that's automatic. Let me see. Claressha Shields is no GOAT just by self-bought trademark. There has never been anyone worthy of those weight classes, right? Just free Happy Meal belts. Needs to stop being lazy and hire a nutritionist, just like Layla Ali told her 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, there's nobody there. But let's get off the subject because I can really feel the moisture. Okay, let's move forward. Check out what Amanda Serrano said here about 3-minute rounds.
Well, we need to change, and a lot of women, they want to fight 3 minutes. They want to have more time to showcase our skills, more time to get the knockouts, more time to be compared like with the men. So you see that with men. Why can't we do it? We do it all. We train just as hard, and I think it starts with equality. And I think MVP when Jordan, my trainer and manager, approached MVP and said, "This is what we want to do," and I was able to do the 12-3 in Orlando years ago, and we showcased that we were able to do it. I fulfilled. I was the first girl to actually go 12 3-minute rounds. And me and my opponent were dancing afterwards. We're capable, we're able, and we were able to show that we can continue to fight 3-minute rounds. And these women, we want to fight more rounds.
Who has actually changed women's boxing? The greatest, impacts the sport the most, and take it where it has never gone, like Muhammad Ali did. Taking it where it has never gone, like Jack Johnson did. Okay, who has done that the most? Claressha Shields or Amanda Serrano? Like, she's the first one, 12 rounds, 3 minutes. Who has actually taken it for? She is the one that breaking records on Netflix. The boxing match that was brought over to Netflix, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, she was the undercard, and everybody called that co-main the main event. She brought the house down. The first women to ever sell out the Garden was Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. If Amanda Serrano is why ESPN dropped boxing but picked up MVP women's division. Get what I'm saying? So Amanda Serrano is the first one to go to mixed martial arts. I'm saying who is really changing it? Let me see. Amanda with Jake has done so much for women's boxing. That's right. Let me see. Shields is the most skillful and beat the best op. Really? Katie has better argument. Amanda can't move her head. 3-minute rounds hasn't developed enough to say. So you think Claressha has a better resume? Wow. You may be by yourself on that one. Let me see. Jake Paul has done more for female boxing than Shields. Okay, but we're talking about women's boxing, right? So he can't be the GOAT. You get what I'm saying? So it's Amanda or let me see. There are false equivalences across the board. It's the same convo about Wilder's title defenses in relation to Ali's. Thank you. There are so many factors. I'm not sure this small breakdown convo can hit. I know. And I think there are people who are too rigid to even hold this conversation. Because the reason why I say that is because it's almost painfully obvious that Amanda Serrano is greater. It's almost painfully obvious that Amanda Serrano, what she brought to women's boxing is greater than what Claressa Shields brought to women's boxing. But obviously, what Claressa brought to herself is greater than what Amanda brought to herself, because Amanda doesn't celebrate it enough for many people to know. So a lot of people don't know. So I think Amanda Serrano did more for women's boxing than Claressa, and Claressa did more for herself. Let me see. Not best resume, best win. Best win. Oh, okay. But that's not enough, right? So one fight is better than somebody's resume being better. No way. No way. No way. No way, no how. Let me see. Here comes the sensitive. I'm saying, let me see. Claressa wins on ability and Serrano wins on impact. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if Claressa's better than Amanda Serrano. Like, technically, I'm not sure. Because nobody has been able to expose Claressa enough because just the talent's not there. But Claressa does a lot of slapping and Amanda is a knockout artist. Like, she only lost to one person 3, and that's Katie Taylor, who may be greater than her, right? She had a loss way back, but Katie Taylor beat her 3 times. Katie Taylor is, other than that, technically, throwing punches, if Claressa threw punches better, she'll have more knockouts, because that's a big girl with a lot of abilities. I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all just, man. So the weigh-in is starting, and they're just talking. But let's cover one last thing, and that's this right here. Jermall Charlo, here it is. I don't see it. Jermall Charlo will return on the Spence versus Hemzook undercard. I can't wait to see Jermall Charlo, see how he looks. I can't wait every time I'm just impressed by Jermall Charlo. So Jermall Charlo will be on the undercard at Spence Hemzook fight. That's going to be tremendous. Let me see. Somebody said something that I don't understand. Let me see. And then we're gonna exfoliate. The weigh-in now. I know they're just talking right now. I see it. I see the screen. Let me see. Shields equaled Floyd as far as impact, in my opinion. Wow. I don't think so. I don't think no woman equals Floyd as far as impact. Somebody said, I saw it for a quick second right here. You clip farming biz. I don't even know what that means, right? But I'm just talking. Like, people can talk. I'm not this. You must be very young. I don't even know what that means. You're clip farming, but y'all just hoes. yo, I can't. No, I don't know petty little soft love, feminine shit. Like, I don't know. Look, I can't. I'm telling you, dude, I cannot talk on this level. You're clip farming. What the hell, y'all? Where's the men? Men who talk. Where are the men who talk? These dudes are hoes. I'm sorry. These dudes are hoes, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, everybody. Hold on. Let's enter the zone. I don't even know what holy. You can't even holy. We in the zone. These dudes are hoes. Let me see. Yo, Biz. There's a girl that been DMing me, and I know she talking to another guy. Oh my God, what would you do? Just be like, yo, be loyal to your man or rat out. I mean, you don't want to know what I do, man. You don't want to. Are you single? I'm brother. Do you know the dude? That ain't your responsibility. If you don't know, bro, that ain't your responsibility. If you want to smash. If you don't. If it bothers you, then just don't talk to her. If it don't bother you, it's crush. Let me see. Connor being fought while pregnant. Hey brother. No, we didn't know them. No, Biz, we didn't know them. What the hell's going on? I have that, bro. All right, Tony. I can't. I don't know what the hell you at, brother. Here we go. Let's share. That dude said no, we didn't know. I don't know how, brother. I'm telling you, these guys, dog, they different. They are really different. Let me see.
130-pound gold on the line.
Okay.
A lot of bad blood between these two.
Showbiz, a boxing revolution. Love you, boy. Let's check out this weigh-in.
On this fight card, and we are ready to go up to the stage to get this weigh-in started.
Biz gonna get that boy. Pew pew. Oh, I mean, hey man, I don't know. If you scared, then don't do it. You scared, don't do it.
USA for the official weigh-in for our big night of World Championship Professional Boxing. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, and of course all the live around the world exclusively.
That dude said, in all actuality, live around the world. That brother Beard got that Beijing. Let me see. He thinks you're a betrayer of the brotherhood. I think that's the issue. Wait, these kids think you need to be on code with the black community. Well, I am on code with the black community. I speak your mind, black man. If you are a black man, speak your mind. Stand proud. Speak what's on your mind. Right? I mean, Amanda Serrano is Puerto Rican, right? A lot of black men consider her black. Either way, I think code is be a king. Speak what's on your mind and don't be afraid to speak what you think. And speak it loud and clear. You can't get more on code than that, brother. All right, here we go.
Way to the stage, professional record, 3-3, 2 knockouts. He fights out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Please welcome Maximus Gladiator Moya.
Okay, Gladiator, let's work.
And this is opponent now making his way to the stage. Professional record thus far, perfect 6-0, 4 knockouts. He fights out of Las Vegas. Please welcome Julian El Natural Montalvo.
Lion throat. Hey, that little kid right there looked like Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain gonna whoop that ass.
132.6 for Moya. 132.6.
No, being on code only comes when somebody disagree, and then it's like, okay, black. You know what I mean? That's what being on code.
132.8 for Montalvo. 132.8.
Brother, what weight class they fighting at? Chocolate Rain. That's like the first YouTube video I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Fight to start our card on Saturday, the prelim card, Julian Montalvo.
Yeah, Tazon Day. I know they used to call me Tazon Day while you bullshit. Dog, tell me he doesn't look like Chocolate Rain.
Live on DAZN from Houston, Texas, USA.
Speaking of which, do you or Black have any protest songs? Yeah. It's called Brainstorming. What else? We have a few actually. We have a few. Amanda, the real deal Serrano, is the personification and the true definition of what the quote is: pure class, game changer, and everlasting impact, and is most exciting fighter to ever watch, period. Oh, yes, she is. She's the most exciting, yes, in all of women's boxing. Yeah, she that was a good take. That's what I'm saying. She kind of represents. Why everybody standing? What's going on? Why everybody standing so studious?
California, please welcome Frank Knuckles Espinoza.
If your name Espinoza, you won. If your name is Espinoza, you won, dog.
160 bang on the middleweight limit for Blackwell, 160 pounds. Now making his way to the scale, Frank Knuckles Espinoza.
Looks like they graduate. I'm saying. Yeah, they rolling right through it.
For Espinoza, 159.8.
Frank Knuckles is nasty. Hey, you're gonna have to shave that beard down, fam. See, when I'm telling you, man, they gotta start working again. When your beard like that.
Espinosa v. Blackwell. 6 rounds, middleweights, matchroom boxing in association with Paco presents live from Houston, Texas on DAZN.
Knuckles, that's what you want, dog. Bulljack. Bulljack. Yeah, that braid, when you got a braid and got that on, the beard protects the beard. That's what I'm saying. It protects the chin, bro. They got to start shaving that down. Yeah, AB always was like, hit me clean. You're right. AB would shave his beard, but like, hit me clean, bro.
Davenport, Iowa. Please welcome Najee. I'm him, West.
That dude name is Najee. I'm him, West. That's crazy. 9-2 out in these streets. 4 KOs.
He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 8 victories, no defeats, 5 of his wins coming.
Dude, I'm him is going to be, got it on. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, 2 Raw Britain about to whoop his ass. Who you got, Biz or Foster? I mean, who you got, Biz, Foster or Ford? I got Foster. My problem is Ford is from that camp, and that got me like, man, that camp.
And now to the scale, Jaden Britton.
Hey, Britton look like he'll whoop my ass.
169 pounds.
160. Now Britton whoop my ass.
2 Raw.
Britton 2 Raw. What weight are y'all? What do y'all be fighting, dog? Look at Britton. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Britton will whoop my ass while you bull jive. Great Britain will whoop, dog. Look. Oh, Wes is just grinning at him like, man, I can give a shit. Dog, look at Britain. This is some bull jive. Oh, man, I wish I was calling this fight. This fight right here, I wish I was calling. Dog, that's your ass, bruh. He gonna catch you with an uppercut so nasty. Oh, shit. Hey, and Britain from the hood, too. Look, he got a swimming trunks on. This ain't, hey, brother. Britain, I know guys like Britain, dog. That kid is bad. That is bad news. That kid is bad news, bro. Britain got a long neck. Yeah, yeah. That gives some torque on it. He has a deep jaw, though. Hey, my brother is a hippie, man. That dude be getting all the women, got the Beijing, walk around barefoot on hardwood floors like he. Oh, his name is Travis Crawford. He may win. Oh, no, my bad. Never mind. Never mind.
He fights out of Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen.
See, you got Zaquin Moses. Dog, one time he saw me going into the elevator drunk, and it was funny. Zaquan, I was out kicking it with the zone. I came stumbling into the elevator drunk, and Zaquan Moses was in there like, bro, you lit. That was a little story. I may not have told y'all that. That was funny as hell. But anyway, Keith Thurman got to chill. Yeah. Zaquin Moses about to whoop ass. That whole crew. Zaquin Moses got it on. Ford got it on. Keyshawn Shakur. That shit. I really don't question that shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't question any of that shit. I don't give a damn if he get knocked out tomorrow. I don't question the damn thing. Hey, that brother on the right with the thick neck, that unit over there, that security guard, nicest man in the world. Nicest man. He's so terrifying to look at. It ain't even funny. He'll break your neck. But if you're cool, he's cool. That guy right on the right there. He's a giant. Me either. Yeah, I don't really question them. I mean, iron sharpens iron over there. That shit's crazy.
be a pretty fun fight. All part of the preliminary portion of this card on Saturday. Coming up next, we have got the televised portion of the card. We've got a lot of good names.
Wait a second. Moses was smart. Zaquan is on the YouTube portion of the. Zaquan smart as hell. Zaquan is smart as hell. Everybody about to see that. Everybody. And then you want to definitely go to the zone. Everybody, make sure you get the ultimate plan. Right? The link is in the description box. You definitely going after Zaquan knock bro out. Y'all gonna be like, yo, we trying to see what's up. That was super smart placement. That is super smart. They the new PBC crew. 100. Yeah, that damn. Them boys over there, they're just some badass kids, man. Ford, look at their attitude. Zaquan, Ford, Keyshawn, Shakur, them just some badass.
I would like to see him go for a knockout. He started his career off showcasing a lot of power. And you've got an opponent in front of you that is more or less trying to survive at the end. I want to see him go out there and make a statement. I'm glad he gets another opportunity.
Hey man,
to do that. Just a couple of
Mora and Chris Mannix, they are so busy. They are all over the planet, bro. Those guys, much respect to them. Holy shit. We'll never see Kermel versus Moses, right? Yeah, I know. Too much of the weight gap. Man, hey, listen, Matt. I don't even know if I'm ever going to see Kermel. He's probably the best one. Yeah, look at Mora's eyes. His eyes are always low. That man flying around so much. Look at Mora. That brother needs a break. If he could get a bed and go to sleep for a second. No stain on that 1200 shirt, but yeah, man, my shirts be super. My polos be super expensive. That DAZN clip that I be putting on my shirts. When I poked a hole in that $1,500 shirt, I was like, shit. I kind of forgot about Kermel Moton. I ain't gonna lie to you. That dude's so good. But I forgot about him, bro. It's like Gary Russell out here. Floyd got to fight his own fights. He like, yo, I can't work with you, bro. I got to get to the bag. It's like, damn, dog. Why is the video audio so loud? So I can talk and you hear me and it doesn't sound so messed up. Crazy. He beat up Anthony Cuba in his third fight. I remember that. That was crazy. That was legit win against the title. I know at 17 years old, he should be fighting like how Keyshawn used to fight. How he knew way is fighting now. He should have. Remember Keyshawn and remember Boots? His first year, he fought 8 times in 1 year. Like Kermel Moton should have 8 fights a year. Like that's messed up, bro.
Now Miguel Flores to the scale.
Kermel don't fight enough. It ain't Kermel's fault. That's Floyd.
126.6.
Miguel Flores is someone that's been around a long time. He had a draw against Abner Mares. He fought some of the best.
Oh shit! Walk up on him, bro. This may be a good scrap. Hey, this is a good scrap right here, bro. Javon said, hey, it's time. Javon said it's time, bro. Javon over here like it's time, bro. This gonna be rough. Boxing politics. It's just Floyd, bro. It's Floyd. Floyd can't focus on Kermel right now. He got his own issues. It annoys me that his fights are intentionally not on undercards. Like they sell him as a premium event. What? The event now. Let's see him, please. Yeah, I know. Oh, for sure it's Floyd. Yeah, I mean Floyd got he's focused. Hey, you see what's on that? You see it's a lightning bolt right there, right? For Shock, right? Everyone knows Shock, man. Shock probably got this, y'all. I mean, look at the damn flash lightning bolt right there. Shock probably got this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Shock is being built. He beats Ford. He's being built nice, man.
9 victories, 6 of his 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Des Moines, Iowa. Please welcome Diego.
You would think Floyd needs the money. I mean, yeah, but Kermel doesn't bring that much money. So he got to fight his damn self. You bullshit. Omari? He didn't tell me. I can't. I can't watch him fight. This guy, this is my guy right here. This is my guy right here. Omari Jones is my guy right here. This is the War Room guy we're gonna try to work with. This guy right here. God, I'm gonna miss this fight, man. Let me see. I like this fight, but Navarrete has to be next, man. Yeah, I honestly think Navarrete whoops both their asses on the same night. That guy's crazy. 150.4. 150.4. Dog, this Omari Jones to me got all the goods. Yeah, the G-Man, the Hawk mix, and he got a little Michael Nunn on him too. This guy right here. This guy right here. 6-0, 9-0. Look at this shit. Damn, this is gonna be fireworks. This is gonna be fireworks. We're gonna see everything this fight. This is gonna be fireworks right here, bruh.
Omari Jones trying to lock in the 2026 prospect of the year, has a chance to go 3-0 in this fight, and we're not
bruh.
June yet.
Great step up. Somebody going night-night. This dude right here. Hey, you see Eddie Hoying clapping? That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Then I baby him. We'll see. We'll see. Come tomorrow. Omari, you're gonna have to be. I'm your Howard Cosell. You wasn't as good as you were 5 years ago. Like, that's what I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be old as hell. Jones remind me of Joe McClellan. I know. He got a little Michael second to none with his feet, though. Jones has a small head. I know that's the problem. He has that little damn Errol Spence ass head, bro.
Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 20 victories, 2 defeats, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Peleando desde Zona Cachaco, Barranquilla, Colombia, damas y caballeros, Nike.
I need to go to Omari Jones camp. I need to be around. I think he has the goods to be the future. Spence, he got a little ass Spence head, man. I used to be worried about Spence. I'm like, that little peanut ass head, bro. And he ended up being a great fighter. Yeah, I already talked about Big Charlo being on the card. I just talked about it. I don't think I ever seen Sheehy. I know they used to roast the hell out that name when he was a kid. I know that for sure. Omari Jones has slightly thicker head. Yeah, Omari Jones is nice. Both of those, Omari and Amari, they both cold. You're not lying. Hey, get busy. I used to be nervous as shit, man. Like, you about to get your head rocked. But he ended up being nice. Yeah, they got that cashew ass head, bull job.
Charlie Shee coming into this fight as the more recognizable prospect, but I've heard a lot, Sergio, from different promoters.
Yeah, Sheehy, they used to roast the hell out of that shit. Hey, look at these fights. Is this top rank DAZN? Because this shit, I mean, DAZN be putting together lit cards, but it's been getting crazy lately. Like, boy, I think top rank, that was a great addition to DAZN, bro, because these they trying to have knockout shit. Like, everybody about to on some sleep shit. Let me see. First of all, the Diego Zuniga. I don't know why it says Osuna. Oh, wow. That's funny. His record is incredibly inaccurate. He fought in dirty boxing. Oh, okay. Okay. Jones is going to destroy that guy. Okay. All right. The zone don't miss. And well, no, hell, not any. Hell no. Hell no. Not when you have PBC on there, Top Rank on there, Golden Boy on there, Queensberry, probably the best out of all of them in Matchroom. That's crazy. That Top Rank edition is like
professional boxing. And it's now time to weigh in the main event of the evening.
Damn, y'all. It's the main event. Now. Yeah, DAZN got boxing on tonight. I know they're showing the prelims now, but I have to go. I got a lot to do for tomorrow's party. Yeah, DAZN's crazy.
Please welcome the challenger. He's a southpaw with an excellent professional record consisting.
Hey, when your head looks like that, y'all know how I feel. If your head looked like that, you probably won, bro. You probably won. If it looked like you just woke up or If your head looks like a tumbleweed, you woke up. You won, bro. Raymond Ford head looked like who shot John and forgot to get him. He looks like a panther. He looks like a Thundercat. That's what he looked like. Wily Kit out here, bro. Brother, that head lying no ass. That shit there. You run your. If a girl say I want to run my fingers through you'll jam all four of your fingers. You'll jam them. That shit there, bro. Pick up every lint ball on your carpet. If all you don't need a vacuum, just have him roll around the carpet. He'll pick up every lint ball. Yeah, that's roots. That's Mother Earth. Let me see. I got Foster. Ford doesn't have enough power. Yeah, I agree. Group home. Yeah, you got the group home vibes. Like my man looked like a Pisces. If I think he must be a Pisces, dog. That dude looked like a flat out fish. Like his whole head is a fish all the way down to the fin. Like, look at that. That looks like. All right, here we go. Dog, his name's Savage and shit. Dog, that shock on the thing is disrespectful. That shit said 200 pounds, bro. Y'all can kiss my ass. Hey, get back on that scale. That said 200 pounds. Hey, 130 my ass. That said 200. That brother came in 200. He called him John Amos. Right, good times, head ass. Ain't we lucky we got him, head ass. Oh, here we go. 196. Hey, hold on. Hold on. So what the hell y'all talking about? Here we go. Yeah. Look how big Ford is. Something's up. He getting taller and taller as the fight gets closer. Look, his fist balled up. Ford fist balled up. Oh, shit. He about to get stolen on. Oh, I'm getting scared. Somebody about to get punched in the face. Look how still Ford is. He got still, y'all. He got still. He may change up. Now he's smiling. Now he's calm. I'm telling you, it may have been chess. And now it's Foster who's talking and lit. And Ford still. Bruh, tomorrow is crazy. Brother, what? He got on some boots. He ain't that much. He's getting taller and taller as a fight goes. Hey, thick neck, y'all better not do any thick neck or fling both of y'all like some mosquitoes, bro. Yeah, he looks like a whole alien out here. That new work energy. Yeah, I know. Ooh, why Ford ain't that much bigger than Shock? Shock is bigger than Ford, bro. He's wearing some Timbs. Look, and Shock talking shit. Look at Ford. Ford like Ford's like dog. Hey y'all, hey. This gonna be good. He holding the belts and Ford just coming in on his Huey P. Newton fro. Hey y'all, I'm telling you, that dude is coming in on that when you got a fro like that's shit from Mother Earth fro. That shit got roots and twigs and berries and shit. Oh, here we go. Whole belts my ass. That dude got one, but he got whip your ass belt to ass. That's the only belt Ford got is belt to ass. He got BTA. He ain't got no championship belt. Look. He looked like he put his finger in a socket.
I'm ready to go. I ain't got no more to say for real.
He's calm now.
I'm ready to shut everybody up, man.
We've seen you,
brother. That shit there. Ain't we lucky we got him? Just looking out of the window.
Particular fight. You pushed him at the press conference yesterday.
Brother looked like Frederick Douglass out here.
I was just getting my pushback. Everybody think I'm emotional and shit.
Right. He was getting his push back. Yep, because
and I'm ready.
How does this fight play out on Saturday night?
By however I wanted to.
What?
Stop him. I can outpoint him, whatever. Like I'm going with him for sure.
You've walked down a lot of
that dude said
over Kolmatov a couple of years ago. Is this the same type of guy? Do you think you're going to walk him down on Saturday?
I do whatever I want to him. I promise.
I do whatever I want. That sound like Boots. That dude head looked like a feather duster. That brother.
All right,
I would keep my head just like that for the fight. No cap. Shock look clean and shit.
I told him it's time. All that talking, all that push yesterday, it's time. I walked right up on him. Hey, y'all see what it is. I'm coming straight with it. No bullshit. Hey, it's time, bro. I'm ready. Hey, on gang, I'm ready.
What did you make of that push yesterday at the press conference?
That shit was soft, man. He damn near pushed himself off the stage, man.
What?
Yeah, little boy. I'm gonna show him that tomorrow. Him and his whole team on gang.
You've been at 130 for a while now. You are the defending champion. How do you see this fight playing out?
Man, I'm gonna dominate. I hear all the 50-50 talk. I hear all that. I'm gonna show y'all his levels, and I'm gonna be victorious.
What are people gonna be saying about Osaquie Foster after this fight?
Hey, they ain't gonna be down my skills no more. They got Foden making excuses, so I gotta show them again that I'm the truth and that you can't count me out or think any one of these guys close to me. I'm gonna show them.
And you get to do it in your backyard here in Houston, Texas. What does that mean for you?
Hey, I'm hyped up. I'm ready. I'm excited, man. Weight was made easy, man. This gonna be a hell of a night.
Good luck,
yeah.
Sean.
Appreciate you.
Well, okay. Let me give some final thoughts here. Let me see. Showbiz, who you betting on? I ain't betting on nobody. not this time. Plus, you guys just look for me to bet so y'all can talk shit. So I don't feel like that. Let me see. 200 pounds, super weight, super feather, weight, no rehydration clause. That shit was funny as hell. The Stone Age, 100%. That hair better not get in the way for a shock though. Okay, hold on. That's New York energy. That's not fear. Okay, here's the thing. I like all the stuff that you can't measure when it comes to Ford. My thing is that enough? When it comes to what I've seen him do in the ring, it is Foster who will win that fight. You can't look at Foster and look at Ford and think what Ford has done can beat Foster. I don't think you can. Ford doesn't show enough creativity with his offense to me. He doesn't show enough angles, and he doesn't show enough counterpunching ability, which he's going to have to take away the jab of Foster. But all the stuff you can't measure, I like from Ford. I like his mentality. I like his tenacity. I like the fact that he knows to calm down, and I like his crew. I like Zaquan Moses. I like his whole camp. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. I like all those boys over there. So he's coming from a place, and I like that he ain't get his hair done. He looks like shit. All of that means that he's been focused. All of that I like. Now, he may have his hair braided for the fight, but he ain't cute all the way up into it. So I like all the stuff, all the intangible, all the stuff you can't measure. So it's giving me pause. Plus, y'all hilarious. Plus, for toughness and natural gifts, I really like. Foster, his natural gifts, I don't like. But I like his trained gifts. It's how I feel about Haney. Haney, to me, doesn't come off like Roy Jones or Sugar Ray Leonard or anybody with like crazy physical gifts, not even Floyd, right? Crazy physical speed and quick power and quick twitch. He doesn't have those things. But his trained abilities makes him very hard to beat on top of his size. What got me about the size is that Ford has been getting taller and taller, and that's throwing. I have to see how he looks in the ring because, number one, Foster has always been bigger than Ford. Then the first press conference, I'm like, what? They're around the same height. Today, Ford was taller. So something's going on. Foster was actually looking up at Ford, so I got to see their feet. Either way, to me, I like Foster's frame more than Ford. And like I said at the beginning of this podcast, I see this as a poor man's Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. All right. I got to go. I got to pick up my son, and I got a lot of shit to do now. And my daughter has a party tomorrow. I will not be able to call the fights tomorrow. I want to see Bivol. Missing tomorrow is a thing, but it doesn't hurt because my daughter has a celebration. So I'm about to check it out. So let me know how you feel in the comments below. Showbiz or dope. Shout out to Tim Butler and everybody who showed up. I'm out. Huh. Oh, my goodness. Heelgate. You funny as hell.